Welcome back, everybody. So, last episode we gathered some information over at the Atomic Wrangler on our prime suspect for the robbery, and
If it can be
we got
bought,
some advice that he may be hiding out at the El Rey Motel. So, I think we should head over there. I figured I'll walk and we can do some scanning along the way and might run into some trouble anyway. Also, sorry I'm uploading so late. I was was up late last night, trying to get caught up on One Piece. 30 episodes behind, and well, month of August is supposed to be a pretty big month for this series, so don't want to give any spoilers, but they're supposed to be going up a gear. If you catch my drift. Alright, El Rey Motel, that's right by Camp McCarran. Bottle caps. I wonder if we get a perk for, like, 'cause I saw those challenges for finding stuff.
Whoa, whoa, careful!
I'm just searching for caps. Calm down. Oh. It is a bit dark though. Let's fix that. Nice. I'm actually really excited to find another treasure map now. An ashtray. Okay. Oh, what's going on up ahead?
Whoa, whoa! Careful!
Hold on.
This is hopeless!
Yeah, it is. Y'all good? Interrupted my scavenging. Scrap electronics. Alright. I was just curious what it would do. This does take you down some roads you really don't travel that much. find nothing here because it's all concrete. Oh. Hello. Be with you in a sec. There's treasure somewhere here. Aha. Okay, who are you?
I'm not paid to chat. Go talk to the guy with the eye patch. He's the boss.
Alright. Does Adams have an eye patch?
If I were you, I'd watch myself around these parts. I'm the king around here. Is that clear?
Has a merc called Frank Adams been this way? What can you tell me about this area?
I pretty much run this joint. Anything going on around here better pass through my crew. Got that? Anything else you want, or can I have a smoke already?
Got a few armed guards here. Surprised the NCR hasn't said anything.
Why would they do that? Me and the gang here ain't causing any problems. No matter what they say, they can't prove shit. If they change their mind, we can always move our business across the bridge. Got any more dumb questions?
Think you can help me out?
Depends. Are you NCR?
No.
Good. Keep it on the down low. I can get you set up with Med-X, Jet, whatever gets you going.
I'm good. Just looking more for, like, work.
You again? What could
Yeah, so there's a guy called Frank Adams been this way?
I have no idea who that is, I'm afraid. Only people who pass through here are deadbeats and myself. I'm already paying my muscle way too much. Don't think I could afford another guard. Now, if that's all you gotta ask, scram.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Nothing.
I hear the Great Khan's up in left Red Rock Canyon. Who's gonna brew fresh cheese
Sorry,
now?
stranger. I'm not feeling too great at the moment. Talk to Clive if you want small talk.
Clive. Oh.
Howdy, stranger. Haven't seen you round these parts before. Maybe you could spare a few caps?
Yeah, I can spare some caps.
God bless you, sir. How much can you spare?
Yeah, here's 100.
God is smiling on me today. You're a hero. This here'll keep me going for a while. Hate to ask again, but do you have any more caps you can spare for a man down on his luck?
Well, I'm looking for a guy named Frank Adams. See anybody called that?
You see a whole bunch of shady individuals in this area. I don't know anybody by that name, but some people just stand out anywhere they go. Well, armored guy goes up and talks to Fitz on the balcony up there. No idea what they were chatting about, but it looked like they had a deal. Fitz must have rented out one of the rooms up there to him. Seemed a pretty quiet guy. Barely left the motel. If you ask me, he looked a bit out of his depth. Kinda had a nervous energy about him, with what little I did see. Ain't seen the guy for days. Then out of nowhere we hear this loud bang. A gunshot coming from his room. Sounded like a powerful round. I didn't make anything of it. A lot of people go into those rooms when life isn't for them anymore. If you catch my drift.
Uh-huh.
Then a whole gang of shady motherfuckers I ain't seen before come rolling out that room. I wasn't gonna start asking questions. They dragged the man out the room. He looked dead to me, but he could have been unconscious. Couldn't tell you.
Continue?
Not too much, I'm afraid. Kept my head down on account of not wanting to get shot. I did see the ringleader talk to Fitz up there, but don't tell him I said that. Looks like they made a deal. That's about all I saw, stranger. I hope that helps you find him. Maybe this information's worth a few caps?
Yeah, you're good for it. Tell me about yourself, though.
Who? Me? Not much to tell, stranger. Used to own a ranch back west, until I came here, trying to strike gold at Gomorrah. No matter how much I lost, always that voice in the back of my mind saying, it'll be black next time. House is no different from Fitz up there, preying on the same impulses, except he has the power to make the rules himself. Just goes to show that if you have enough caps, you can get people to think whatever the hell you want. Anyway, that's just me rambling. What else can I help you with?
Can you tell me about this place?
This is the place to go where you've got nowhere else to be. Aerotech won't take us, on account of Conroy's little problem. I'm not going to give up on him. That scumbag Fitz keeps him hopped up on Jet, even though he knows it's killing him. Problem is, Conroy can't go cold turkey, or it'll kill him. So, gotta take it slow and just hope he can wean himself off it. We sleep out here on account of the people going in those rooms and not coming back out. A lot of shady characters about this place. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I can spare some caps.
God bless.
Yep.
God is smart.
Conroy, you need any help?
Sorry, stranger.
No.
I'm not feeling too great at the moment. Talk to Clive if you want small talk.
Is there a door up here? Fitz? Heard you're holding out some information on me.
You again? What can I do for you?
Heard you might know something about what happened to a merc called Frank Adams.
Someone doesn't know when to keep their mouth shut, it seems. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Problem is, I don't see what that has to do with you.
Well-armed men keep coming into the motel. What's the NCR gonna think? Time to get this out of your hair.
Of course. You don't run an enterprise like mine without having some street sense. Was just making sure you're not one of them. I wouldn't tell anyone about this. Not good for business if people knew I was going back on a deal.
Not a word.
Glad we could reach an arrangement. The gang seemed to come across from the bridge. Sounds crazy as that's fiend territory. I trust my guard, though. She knows what she saw. One thing I could tell you is that they weren't fiends. When I looked through the binoculars to see him coming this way, they seemed to know the perfect route past all the fiend patrols. They eventually get here, and their leader offers me a substantial amount of caps for access to the room your guy is staying in. Now, I'm a pretty loyal businessman. Each of my customers is like family, you see. I offer them a service no one else can provide them. As such, I would never sell out a paying customer, but I'm also clever enough to know that a shootout is bad for business. I tell my bodyguards to only shoot when it's needed.
So, what happened?
Well, after the gang leave, I talk to Conroy down there. You know, the old junkie by the car. Can you give him a little discount if you know what I'm saying? Scratch my back and I'll scratch his. Have him tail the gang and watch where they're going. Seem to go back across the bridge. They managed to leave just at the right time. The NCR guard was just changing shifts, so Conroy follows him. Says they were hiding out in some steel mill next to the old rock crushing plant. Now, knowing Conroy, he'd say anything for a fix. So you do what you think is best with that info. I say let sleeping dogs lie, but it's your life. Now, with that out of the way, can I go for a smoke already?
Yeah, man, you could have smoked this entire time. See you around.
Watch yourself on the way down.
Uh-huh. Let me check out the room, though. Woman's body lies on the floor of the motel room. Investigate the head and face. Using your knowledge of medicine, you first examine the head of the victim. There is a severe bruising on the right cheek, which could have been caused by fists, a gun butt, or some other blunt instrument. It's difficult to tell, but it looks like the victim's skull has been fractured as a result of the damage. Using your knowledge of blood splatters, it is fair to say that the perpetrator was injured too in the struggle. Whether they were hurt by the dead woman in front of you or by others, it's difficult to say. Torso? Examine the woman's torso. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. The Brahmin skin outfit is relatively unremarkable. It looks like she owned the outfit for several years and is showing signs of wear and tear. Pockets. You search the victim's pockets for any clues of what might have transpired in this room. Inside the pockets is nothing of note. Regardless, you find some caps in her pockets. So you didn't take the money. Investigate the boots. Take a look at the victim's boots. The toe caps are made out of steel, which is typical of a working boot. This particular set seems to have went through a lot of wear and tear from use over the years. Your keen eyes notice some steel shavings stuck to the soles of the boots. You guess that this woman was in a steel factory at some point not too long ago. Or a machine shop. Okay, so she was at the steel plant. Empty syringe. Frontier. Exciting. Enabling. Location. Room service. Managed to get admin privileges. Well, that was way easier than I expected. Pre-war security really was a joke. Turns out they were accidentally logging the password to the server. Managed to hop onto the box from here since they gave this machine access past the firewall. This should be a good place to keep a quick journal of the job. Keeping a timestamp so Ella knows how hard this job gets. Might be able to barter a few extra caps out of it. Journey south of Repcon. Pretty good haul today. Had a look in those houses just south of Repcon HQ. I left that shithole as soon as I seen the pile of corpses by the entrance. No way, Jose. The houses seemed abandoned. Might be a count of prison breakout I keep hearing about, or the death claws that have moved in to the quarry. Had plenty of pre-war food stockpiled, Salisbury steaks, sugar bombs, jackpot. Need to be careful though, pretty sure I'm being followed. Someone watching me from that old steel factory near the old rock crushing plant through the binoculars. Seen him in Freeside too. Keeping my gun under the pillow tonight. Now. So somebody started tailing him after he accepted the job from Ella. Interesting. I'd wonder how much it was worth to them. Buried stash. same group that did the robbery. What I'm thinking is, why would they bother taking out an investigator? I mean, was the robbery really that big of a profit to them? Seems a little suspicious. Fiend survived 2 shots from that 50. Must be on drugs. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, this isn't the right place. Shit.
You'll bleed this. You thought you could...
Wrong building, sorry. Is the steel plant always this far out? Or is this a new building? God damn. What are they making these people's faces out of these days? Oh, he's got a bow.
When I find you, I'm gonna... God damn, I must be tripping. You thought you could hide from me?
Uh-oh. Shit.
You like the sun?
How do you get up there? Oh, here. Ah, okay, so this is a new steel plant. Because there is a New Vegas, like, steel plant. I think my upstairs neighbors have a dog, and I feel like it sounded like it knocked over some furniture earlier, because I heard like a loud bang, and I think I hear its tail like hitting the floor right now. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic. Hosea Holotape 1. What the? You hear something. You hear someone enter the... Oh. Well, let's read this real quick. We read that. It's the password.
Another day, another raid. It's getting tougher to stay under the radar. What with the NCR relying more on bounty hunters to see them through. It's only going to get more difficult with the fiends taking hits. They're scum, but undoubtedly a good distraction. The people of Vegas are strong, regardless of what House and the Republic think. I have faith the vultures will hold no matter what comes our way. We actually caught a merc tailing us the other day. Was snooping around just outside the mill, thinking we didn't catch wind of him. We ambushed him when he went back to his room at the El Rey. We lost Tracy. Poor girl. Gonna have to tell her parents. That's never an easy job. Thankfully, we still managed to incapacitate him. Kid thinks we're gonna throw him into the furnace. Might do if he insists on following us. We're lucky the boy was still green. All things considered, that could have gone far worse. Still, Tracy. The boy says that the Hawthorne girl hired him to track us down, just like those bastards to go for cheap labor. Girl's tougher than she looks. Thought she would have skipped town after the robbery. Some things have got to be done the hard way, it seems. I offered the young kid, Frank's his name, a choice. He's a Vegas kid through and through, but you never know. Let's hope he makes the right decision.
Not hostile. Oh, shoot, I didn't even notice that guy on the right. Well, he's hostile. Could just sneak out of here. Let's see. Does it want us to just go back to Ella? I don't know if we need to kill that guy or not. He doesn't have anything relevant on him. Nah, he doesn't. Well, in that case. We'll just see our way out. Yes.
Hey!
You've got nothing.
Got him under control. Oh, he's got a lucky poncho.
Die.
They killed him!
Keep it. That's life in Freeside for you.
Life in Freeside. Whoa, that's life in Freeside. Nothing. Okay. Hey, good news, bad news. Might be some other gang trying to kill you now.
Welcome back. At this rate, you'll be a regular. What can I get you?
Looked into some leads and it looks like Frank was kidnapped by some street gang.
A street gang? Sounds like a good lead. While you were away, I did some digging and heard about a couple of people who've been robbed recently. The Crimson Caravan's been hit a few times recently. I also heard Cassidy Caravans and a few other smaller players got burned to a crisp too.
No, that's unrelated.
I also remember Pa saying before I left that some of our caravans had been attacked coming and going from our ranches. Not sure which of the attacks are related, if any. Could be one big coincidence, but I'm starting to have my doubts. I wonder if there's a pattern. Definitely something to think about. Oh well, all that matters is that we catch the bastards. I want my caps back.
Yeah, how much did they steal?
Did you manage to overhear the name of the gang or anything that could help us? Any clue could help us catch them.
I think the vultures? Yeah.
Well, that's way lamer than I expected. Normally, raider gangs call themselves something intimidating, and I'm just left feeling kind of indifferent. There's duds in every avenue of life, I guess. Anyway, I recommend you go speak to Jackie over at the old Mormon fort. She's one of those hippies. The way I heard it, she's got some contacts in some gangs in Vegas. She's helped a few fiends rehabilitate. Either way, we need that old bat. Chat her up and see if you can learn anything about the vultures. You got any questions?
Frank might be in trouble.
Poor kid. Hope he's alright. Doesn't deserve this. Although he did sign up for a job, so he must have known what to expect. Don't worry about him. Your main focus should be getting my caps back. We'll cross the Frank Bridge when it comes to it. Any other questions?
What else can you tell me about Jackie?
As I said, she's one of the followers. Those kind of types pretend they're holier than thou, but they're human like the rest of us. But there's that old saying that never seems to disappear. I'll scratch your back and you scratch mine. Do her a favor and I'm sure she'll tell you what we want to know. Could also try sweet talking her, or maybe she keeps a diary. I don't know. Either way, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just try not to start any fights. I don't want that associated with my brand. Any other questions?
Do you know anything else about the vultures?
The only thing I can tell you is they must be small time. I've heard of most gangs in Vegas. You got the Kings, the Scorpions. You've also got those bastard fiends, drugged out wackos. Never heard of the vultures, though. Gotta say, that's a new one for me. Any other questions?
Gang seems to have a vendetta against you. Do you know why?
My father is quite a powerful man. He's won quite a few big business deals and has a fair few ranches in his name. There's probably quite a few people jealous of our family, but honestly, that's just a guess. Who knows what these vultures want? Maybe there's a question you have that I can actually answer.
No, that's about it.
Good. Go and see what that old bat knows then.
Alright.
Come back soon now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I think we're gonna cut here and next episode, head over to Mormon for it. So, hope y'all enjoyed and y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you later.